Okay, John Wick had a problem. Now, he's arguably one of the best hired assassins of all time, but he's a man with a dead wife, a dead dog, and a life-threatening decision. Every week I highlight a movie, game, and pop culture character, not to critique it, but to study the decisions people make when everything is on the line. And today, we're talking about John Wick. Now, most people think John Wick is just a revenge story, right? A guy who doesn't want to be punked and taken for a sucker, because they killed his dog and he goes completely ham. But what if I told you it was really a masterclass in high-stakes decision making? The choices John makes teaches us how to evaluate identity, fear, readiness, values, power, and purpose. So today, I want you to sit back with me as I evaluate this movie. Let's watch for decision count, not bullet count, in this fine masterpiece. Part 1, the moment that changed everything. Think about the opening. John has retired. He's peaceful, grieving his wife. He built this quiet, structured life around her memory. And then her last gift, the dog, is killed. Now pause. That dog isn't just a pet. It's the last tie to a life he wanted. That's why the first decision has so much impact. Does he stay retired? Or does he step back into a life he thought he left behind? If this were real life, think about the moment for yourself. Maybe it's a job you walked away from or a relationship you tried to close the door on. Sometimes the situation forces you to ask yourself, am I going to step back into what I was or build something new? And this is where identity shift comes in. John has to let go of the peaceful retired man he was. That identity no longer serves him. And notice, he hesitates. That hesitation, that's all of us when we cling to our old versions of ourselves. Question to ask yourself, which version of me does this situation demand? If you ignore it, you risk wasting years on roles that don't fit. Money, time, opportunity, all of it.